Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the beginning of a brand new Let's Play, voted for by viewers like you. This is Hollow Knight, a truly splendid game I love to pieces. But this is not a casual playthrough, oh no. Today we will be embarking on a challenge run. I will attempt to 100% complete this game on Steel Soul difficulty. That is a permanent death mode. If I die at any point, it's back to zero. I have to start again from scratch, and all my progress will be lost. This is going to be a challenge. One that I feel I am up for. I love this game. I want to play this game more. So why not make my life hell while I do it? Let's begin. So, as you can see, I have a save file here. This is from like a year back, I think. And I have achieved in this file, on a casual playthrough, 111% completion over 15 hours. Now, to be clear, my goal is to reach 100% completion. The game's definition of 100% completion. The maximum is 112%. Meaning, for this challenge run, I have a bit of wiggle room. There is content in this game I can pick and choose to do in order to reach 100%. My only goal is to reach 100%, the game's definition of it, and then defeat the true final boss. I want to make that very clear here at the very start. Right. Steel Soul mode. No reviving. Death is permanent. There's not much more to say than that. So let's begin. In wilds beyond they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. It begins. Oh, let's go. Oh, hey! Wow, look at that in the top left. The UI is different. Oh, that's cool. Wow, I never actually knew that. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's the Iron Soul UI. I didn't know they did that. That's really cool. So, first thing you ever want to do in a game is head left. This is Geo, the game's currency. We want a lot of Geo, because there's a lot of things to buy, and buying things is probably the single safest way to get completion percentage. Right. For now I need to manually pick up all Geo, but pretty soon I'll find a way to automatically have it added to my inventory. I guess I should talk about what the combat is like in this game. Well, for now, our options are pretty limited. All we can do is just swing our sword or our nail in different directions. But when you strike enemy flesh and draw blood, you also steal a bit of their soul. And the soul is how you can heal yourself, so watch the top left. Yeah, see that? Now that it's white and lit up, I can heal myself. So when you take damage, very hard to miss, you can pause a bit and heal up. It does take quite a bit of time, so it's important to only heal in safe places. And boss fights really, especially in the later game, do not give you much opportunity to heal. So I think this game really leans hard into offense as a good defense. Now, there's an elephant in the room here. This game is a Metroidvania, and Metroidvanias are renowned for being able to go to many different places at any given time and pick up many different items in any order. So, how does that work for a playthrough like this, where if I die, I have to do everything again? What I plan to do is, if I die, which I won't, I will just follow my steps exactly, because in post, in editing, I will keep a written list of everything I do. And if I die, which I won't, I swear, I promise I won't die. Oh no, I will die. If I die, I'll just follow my route exactly, and I will only show like anything interesting that happens along the way, like near deaths or additional deaths, which won't happen. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Yep. Gather soul, heal. Very nice. They really did not have to add those fart noises when that enemy type dies, but they did. And I'm very thankful that they did, because that's great. Oh, that never gets old. Oh, I'm such a child. Right, as I said, we want a lot of Geo. I will make a very concentrated effort to pick up as much as I can. Wow, that was a cool death. This is a rare sight. We won't be seeing much of this. These are like lifeblood cocoons. When you break them, some little creatures fall out, and when you kill them, you get temporary masks. You can't heal these back. They just vanish if you take damage. But there's one little secret you can get involving lifeblood, but that won't be for a long time. Alright, the ground will fall away here. We want to fall to the left. It'll save me some time. There we go. Little hidden nook with some Geo. Very nice. Now, here, spikes. You can actually pogo in this game with your sword. The game never tutorialized... well, there goes my lifeblood. The game never tutorializes pogoing. It's just something you have to figure out on your own. I actually really appreciate that. And in fact, the game actually throws a little secret at you right here by testing your pogo abilities. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing anything. Chest. Collected a charm, Fury of the Fallen. We need to sit on a bench to equip it. And I actually think that is our first real progress towards completing this challenge run. I think we're at like 1% completion now, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're still at like percentages, because this game is colossal. We will be seeing most of the game in this run, and I cannot stress how massive this game really is. It is huge. Just when you think it might be ending, you discover 5 more areas. It's that kind of game. Right. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom. Hallownest. Okay. And that's the tutorial dealt with. Let's move on. Dirtmouth, the fading town. Nice place, very cozy. I love this track. Hello, NPC. Let's just, ignore you, I guess. Oh. Alright, fine. What do you have to say? Older bug. Oh, you came back. You walked straight past me. I thought maybe I'd faded away along with this town. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be, there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, and yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing anything. Right, benches are pretty much Dark Souls bonfires. They restore all your health, but not all your soul, and they respawn enemies, and you can fall asleep on them. There's also a bit more to benches, but we'll get to that when we unlock maps. For now, let's equip Fury of the Fallen. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. The last thing you want on a Steel Soul run is to be close to death, but better than nothing. Let's move on. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. We'll see about that soon. The first real area, the Forgotten Crossroads. I know I said I want to head left in every new place, but let's head right first. There's some stuff we can do. I actually will want to double back at some point. We just want to head right, just to poke our noses into this direction. Very important place here. Temple of the Black Egg. And who is this? Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. Okay, I'm just going to say this now. This guy is the biggest bro, and I love him. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries. One of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. What a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. We'll see more of Quirrell later. Just saying, this is where the final boss is. Just saying. Oh, man. Oh, I am going to lose years of my life off this run. I can already feel the stress. See, I don't really care what happens right now, because we're in the start of the game. We're 15 minutes in. But what happens when we're 10 hours in, huh? What happens if I die when I'm 10 hours in? Pain. Pain is what happens. Right, I just want to pop in to the right here. We'll ignore this path right below for now. In here, we have a new enemy type. This is a very big boy with a very, very big stick. Now, this is an example of an enemy that can deal 2 units of health damage to me. If I get hit, I lose 2 masks instead of just 1. Now, that does mean he only needs to hit me 3 times to kill me. 3 hits and I'm dead. Run over. So, let's try and kill him. Thankfully, the strategy is very easy. This looks stupid. It is stupid. But if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. Nice princely sum. Oh, hello, little friend. Do you need help? I'm sure he'll be fine. I love this game so much. Be free! Yeah, we'll be wanting to free all of those little buggers, and there's quite a few of them. Right, as I said, ignoring the bottom path, let's return to the middle, where we fell down, and then head left from there. Those little grubs, very, very good, easy way to rack up completion percentage. And you get some good rewards from it besides, and we'll talk about that in actually just a second here. Now, this game has a lot of bosses. I'm not sure. Well, just in general. Right now, I don't really have much in mind what I want to skip, because as I said, I have wiggle room. There's stuff in this game I can actively skip and avoid and still complete the rules of this challenge run. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I would want to skip outright. Well, maybe definitely the Colosseum of Fools, well, the Trial of Fools within that Colosseum. That's very difficult, and there's not even a real reward other than bragging rights, so... big room here, very vertical. We want to head left. Because here, friendly faces. Have the little grub and the dad grub. The dad grub is very thankful to us for releasing his lost children. As you saw, he rained down riches on us, but as we find more of his missing children, there are quite a few. He's a very busy fellow. He will actually give us new stuff like health increases and new charms. We want to make infrequent returns to this fella as we find more children. And we want to stick left here in this room. This path here, this is actually the route to the second area, but we can't actually go there even if we wanted to. There's something blocking our way. For now, let's stick left. Because, right here, little semi-hidden room. This path actually leads to a boss. An optional boss. One that I can't actually kill right now. I do not know how to kill the boss that is here without a certain upgrade we can get in the next area. But there's also some geo here that I want to get. Ugh. Good form. Good freaking form. Really? 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 That happened. Okay. Okay. Seriously now. With effort. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Some perilous platforming. This is definitely like a noob gate. You can't get through here if you aren't, like, somewhat skilled with that pogoing. The boss is to the right. Let's not go that way and get the geo that lies up here. Oh, this is a soul font. We can strike it and get some soul energy. When it comes to these things, there's actually a limited amount in them that refreshes every once in a while when you leave and come back. So only take what you need. That's good practice, really. Here's the geo. Yeah, I want a lot, because there are some merchants coming up, and I want as much geo as I can possibly get for them. Oh, right, the return trip. Okay. Oh. Nailed it. Oh, God, that's a pun. I did not mean to pun. Because, oh, wait. Mind this enemy. The weapon that you use is a nail. I nailed it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Down here. A friendly face. This is the map maker. You can find him by his loud humming and the trail of paper he leaves behind. He is in every area of the game and he sells a local map. Huh? Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I've a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? 30 geo is a pittance. Yes. Hold left bumper to view a map of the current area. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. Yeah, if you fully explore an area and you never meet Cornifer and you find he's already gone from where he's supposed to be, you can just visit Iselda in Dirtmouth and buy a map for that area. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. I love Cornifer. He's such a nice fellow. So, the map. Yeah. Very bare bones. We don't even have a quill to write with and mark our path. But as you can see, you can kind of pick out our route so far. I actually want to head to the bottom left here now. Let's leave Cornifer behind. Don't mind the giant things in the background. They won't really hurt you. It's the foreground you want to worry about. Just some very simple obstacles. And over here, big enemy and some acid. Don't fall in the acid, it hurts you. This enemy's big but not too threatening. It farts out its own children at you to attack you. And when it dies, it leaves behind 2 babies. Try not to think too hard about it. That's grub number 2. Very good to find, and of course it is a dead end. Oh, actually, you see that little path there? There's a path right there in that acid. I want to remember that for later, because at one point we will become immune to acid with a certain upgrade. Hey, let's see if I can't pogo up to that geo. There we go. Skills, baby. Skills. Back up to 216. I think we've recouped our losses from that map. Oh, I remember this part. This is a wonderful little thing here. There's a lot of geo here, but that's what I'm happy about. Let's break these two. And collect the geo that falls all about. I need a better way to pick these up. Seriously. Right, what I love right here. You see this geo here? Any rational player would be tempted to just hop right here and start attacking from this direction. Oh, whoops. And as they do so, they accidentally open this false wall. This tutorializes the existence of fake walls beautifully. It's incredible game design. I love it. Bravo, Team Cherry. Whoever thought of that little trick should get a pat on the back. Alright. Now, this actually lets you skip this little challenge room here, but I do want to go in here. These enemies are pains in the ass. They are extremely accurate, and they spit globs of little ooze at you. Whoa, nearly got hit there. The key to defeating them is patience. Watch them carefully, because they have uncanny aim. And we're good. Right. I think this way, it's actually a little dead end. What's here? Ah, a path up there we can't actually reach. And down here? Yeah, so just some geo. Nice. More money. We're going to be spending all of this very, very soon. Oh boy. We need as much as we can get at all times. I think I want to just collect as much geo as I can for like the entire playthrough. There's never going to be a point where we don't want geo. And here, this is actually a little hot springs. This fully heals you and restores your soul, so let's actually show that off. I can actually restore health even when I have max health. And here. My experience, hot springs are pretty rare and not that useful, but it's nice that they exist. Right, what lies ahead? Oh! You hear that? Yeah, right above us there is a very good item that I really want. Unfortunately, we can't actually reach it until we have double jump. It's a shame. And we won't be getting double jump for a long time. So let's just move on and try to forget it. Never get used to that fart noise. It always gets me. Now, at one point, I will actually get a hunting log, which is like a bestiary, and there are actually hunting logs you can fill out within that bestiary by killing certain amounts of enemies. I will not be bothering with that. It's just a huge time sink and a pain in the ass, and I don't even think it counts towards completion. So yeah, I won't be caring too much about that. Just saying right now. Right, I think we're approaching, yes, this is a very nice area here, with some enemies to deal with. Let's ignore them for now. I think in the top right, yeah. Oh, mind the babies. Almost got me there. And the spitter. There we go. Thankfully, Geo doesn't really despawn as long as you're in the same room as it, so there's no rush to collect Geo right away. Yeah, up ahead up top there's a path, but I don't think we want to go there just yet. Oh. Yeah, this. This is actually going to be elevator, I believe. Unfortunately, we can't actually enter it. And there's a path to the left too, but we can't go there yet. Definitely something to remember for later. In a bit, we'll actually be able to mark pins on our map to show places of interest that we might want to return to later. That will be a big help. These guys will leap at... Ow. These guys will leap at you. Kind of easy to be thrown off by their patterns. Right, here we are actually approaching our first boss. So let's go ahead and kill it. Look at this harmless sleeping animal. Let's murder it. The Gruz Mother. Yeah, it's really kind of easy. And it's dead. Well, that wasn't too hard. And we got a lot of Geo. 49 of it. Oh, 50. Gross. Kill the babies. You're just a few seconds old, and yet we're murdering all these babies. Try not to think about it. There's a bench up there. A little house, but no way to get up there just yet. I have to remember that for later. Ow. As long as we keep topped up on our health, there's not too much to worry about, I don't think. But in here, who is this? Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I am probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Sure thing. You're exploring then. Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking at you that you know how to wield it. Well, that seems nice enough. So it's a nice little detail that, he seemed to be out of his mind there with an orange cloud around his head. And as you might have witnessed, some of the enemies we've been killing, they have orange dots in their eyes. There's something to be said about the freakiness of the color orange in this game. Time to finally head up. It's hard to tell if the orange sack on that enemy is natural or unnatural, but there's something definitely weird about the color orange here. Here there's actually a tram, but we can't do anything with it. We need a tram pass. So let's ignore it for now. Quite a lot to remember already, wouldn't you say? This is the first area. Oh goodness, it only gets more complex from here. What's here? A little pogo challenge, I remember. And a grub. Hello. Be free. That's, what, 3 now, I want to say? I think there are 5 total that we can get here in this area for now. I definitely want to do that before we move on. Not too concerned about getting all the Geo, but I will risk my life for this. Hello. Right, we're up to 500. That's a pretty good amount. Very happy with that amount, actually. Oh, shield on me? The key is to hit them and then pogo and strike their back. Got to trick them. Yeah, this game's throwing the simplest enemies at us. Right now, very easy, as I say as I get hit. So, yeah, not too much to worry about. It's later areas where enemies start really becoming a challenge. Down here, this actually connects to an area we were just at. But here, this is actually a little rest station. And right here, a counter, a toll machine, with a symbol of a stag. For 50 whole geo, we can permanently unlock it. And then, ring a bell. Big boy, with a lovely beard. The last stag. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of the station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Sure, take me to Dirtmouth, though I don't remember there being a stagway station in Dirtmouth. What is this? I love that little scene there. It's nice. Hit the lever, and the door opens. Wouldn't you know it, we're back home in Dirtmouth. Lovely. Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeeper's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him? If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition. That's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Before we talk to Sly, let's actually visit Iselda.
Bafanada.
And a bafanada to you, good madame. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. Right. The Wayward Compass. This is a charm we can equip that shows my location on the map. It's a bit pricey. We might want to pass on it for now. But the quill, this is essential. I'm too excited. I'm sorry. Let us mark our path on the map. We definitely want it. And we have some pins here which mark the locations of benches, lifeblood cocoons, vendors, stagway stations, hot springs, and custom pins. I actually want to buy this one, the blue one. And I think that'll do for now. Let's actually return to the map, to the bench, and mark down our map. Every time you rest at a bench, your map gets updated with what new things you have discovered. So let's look. Yep, there's Dirtmouth and our path through. So we kind of dropped down from Dirtmouth. We went to the right to beat the big boy. And left to the grub, explored all this. Didn't fight the boss here. Went left for the grub, went right, saw the hot springs. Looped our way down to the elevator. Freed Sly, went back north. Looked around, got to the stag station. So, yeah. Looks like we're almost done completing what we can of Dirtmouth. I actually want, right beneath the stag station, there's a little mask shard that I want to come back for later, so we'll mark that down. I think that'll do for now. Yes. Let's see what Sly has to offer. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I've several items that may improve your chance of survival. Right. Mask shard. I need multiple of those in order to get new health. Vessel fragment, that is just like a mask shard, but instead of adding more health, it gives you more soul storage. Oh, son of a... This charm, Gathering Swarm. It automatically picks up all geo that falls to the ground. I want this. I want it right now. But I can't buy it just yet. Oh, well. Stalwart Shell. I do want this charm at some point, but not right now. It gives me more invincibility frames after I take damage. And there's a Lumify Lantern. There are rooms in this game that are pitch dark. You can't see anything. This lights it up. We want this, even though it costs a whopping 1,800 geo. And there's the Rancid Egg, which... Actually, this is actually a mechanic involved in... If you die, and you leave a shade behind, but you can't die in this gameplay mode. Rancid eggs are useless here. Interesting. Well, like I said, there's that big boy down to the right. I think I want to pop by him and just kill him real quick. So, I'll be right back. Ow. That's what double hits looks like. It hurts. But I got my prize. Right. Got 300 geo and then some. See you soon. Alright, here we are. Let us buy that Gathering Swarm. I'll be back for this other stuff later. Oh, I actually never talked about the simple key. I can't believe it. Basically, there are many locked things around Hollow Nest, and the simple key will open any of those locks. So, if you have a simple key, you can pick and choose what you open, the order of them. Not something we need to worry about right now. Right. Let's actually take the Stag Station back to where we were. Back to the Forgotten Crossroads. And you can actually skip that little scene there if you want. Though it's so short, I don't know why you bother. While we're at the bench, here we go. Gathering Swarm. Equip it. And now all 3 notches are full. Yeah, this Fury of the Fallen will be first to go. Definitely. I don't want to even bother with getting to 1 health just for extra damage. It's insane. There we go. See? The geo is collecting itself. Very nice. Now, right. I think... Yes, this is where we just came from. And that way to the left leads to the first real boss. Let's hold off on that just for now. But did you hear that grub crying? There's a secret wall here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kill these. Oh. There we go. Right. That's the... I wanted to say the 4th grub? I'm not sure. We'll find out for sure in a second. And this opens actually a shortcut path. These gates are now open. To the right here, though, this is a dark room. This is what we need the lantern for. Yeah, I don't even think this is even worth it. I'm just gonna leave. It's scary, man. I'm not gonna gamble with my life. Not when I only have 1. So up top here... let's head... Well, first of all, let's get this geo... Ow! Ow! Wait. Yeah, to the right, There's a little something here. This is actually the entrance to an area that, well, we want to come here much, much later in the game. This is going to be like the 6th or even 7th area that we visit. But there's a little someone here for us. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So, what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. I'm sure she'll be okay to her own devices. Let's just leave her be. Oh, no. Ignoring that in the future, let's head to the left now. Whoops. I said let's head to the left. I do believe there's actually a grub over here, and the path will connect to the big vertical room with the grub father in it. And there might actually be something for us to get in this hallway connection. Some regular enemies here, not much to worry about. Yes, here, a grub. But we might have to wait for double jump to get it. There's a pretty big path. Right. I think I remember a way to kind of cheese it. Using this guy, he follows you. If we can angle it just right, we might be able to bounce off him with a pogo. So hold on. Oh, not quite. Okay, I got one more shot. Let's see. Not quite. Need to lure him further. Alright, let's go. This way. Come on, you little bugger. Let's go. Yes! I made it! Oh, I feel good about that. Oh, that's a little sequence breaking for you. Some good old Metroidvania staple right there. So, I want to say we've actually found all the grubs that we can get right now. So, let's actually head up to the grub father. Or Papa Grubber, whatever his official name is. And of course the little pickup ability is very useful in a room like this. Now, keep in mind, we have the auto pickup for Geo enabled. But watch what happens. When he rains down riches, it does not automatically collect. The game knows how satisfying it is to manually pick these up, so it lets you do it. And here's our first real reward from him. Our first mask shard. 4 more, and we get 1 extra unit of health. Very nice. So, let us return to that path that leads to the first real boss. See you in a second. I have taken the liberty of returning to the stag station. Let's update our map. Right. Yeah, as you can see, we have pretty much explored all there is to explore, really, though there are a few paths and items left to collect. Let's head right just up and left from the stag station and fight that real boss. That'll be an excellent place to end this first video, I think. Right in here. Oh. There is a big boy blocking our way, but I don't really fear him. Let's just fight him, get our loot. There we go. Oh. What is this? I always forget what this is. Oh, some Geo. Oh, hello. Okay. There is no pogoing our way through that. That is something we will have to come back for. So I'm gonna actually open up our map and leave a note there. That is scary, a bit scary, but it'll be no problem when we get to it. Right. Just blast our way through here. Ow. That's what happens when you miss. Right. Large room. Befitting a big boss. Oh, there's a gate there. Let's move back. What is up above? Now this screams a boss arena. Hello, gentlemen. Let's clean you out. Now, this is going to be interesting. Do you see that little opening to the left? A gate will slam down and I'll be locked in with the boss. But do you see the space just above it with the wooden planks and the cracks in the wall? Yeah, once the boss drops down, you can actually break that opening and you can escape from the boss arena, meaning this boss is technically optional. However, this boss, he actually he drops an item upon death that is actually a key into a very important area of the game. And now there are other ways into that area, but the key is the easiest way in, and the items inside that area are very good, so there is no reason not to just kill this boss right now. Let's go. The False Knight. I'll show you a knight. Let's go, big guy. Now, you aren't actually getting soul by hurting him here. Ow. He is armored. Ow. Instead, you get soul by hitting his big, stupid face. Yeah. As I said at the start of this video, you only get soul from striking flesh. And when rocks fall, you can actually, if you time it right, you can actually hit some rocks into him. Oh. Watch out for his... Oh, yeah, see, I hit a rock there. Oh, watch for his swing. Watch his arms very carefully when he jumps. It shows whether or not he's going to attack on a downward swing. Okay, I think I've made him mad now. Alright, let's hit some rocks into him. Did you see the ground crumble there? Was that just me? Alright. Third time might be the charm. Oh! Huh. Man, I love this boss. It's so funny. It plays with your expectations, and it's so goofy. Well, time to kill ya. And of course, it's just such a tiny body. How is he even controlling that suit of armor? And, actually, his mace here, if we watch his mace... Anytime now. Actually, I think I need to pick up the... Oh! Yeah. His mace was a trapped bug with a very hard shell. Go and be free, little one. Right. The city crest. As I said, that is indeed a key. And moreover, for beating him, we also get this chest. Oh, yeah. 200 geo, a princely sum. Well, at this point in the game. Right. But that reward kind of feels, pardon the word, hollow. Wonder if there's anything else we could get. Golly, all these ominous masks. What is in this room? Well, first up there's a bench. And who is this? Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollow Nest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Thank you, good snail shaman. Heck yeah. We'll be fine. Consumed the Vengeful Spirit. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul. Yes, this is a ranged attack that we can spend by using the very same currency we use to heal. There is a balance that must be struck. Offense or defense. I love it. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Oh ho ho. Now we're awake, I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we are now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful to you if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh ho 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 ho. Should have known. Never trust a snail. Right. Damn, that's some power. It feels so powerful every time. New enemy here, little bugs that just roll into you. Anyway, this area is called the Ancestral Mound, but it's really, really tiny. It doesn't even show up on the map because it's technically an interior location. So, let's just continue on. There's not much to get or see here. Now, as you can see, the strength of that soul bullet is equivalent to 3 hits, because I just killed that bug in 1 shot, and this takes 3 hits. Consequently, 3 hits is how much it takes to buy a new bullet, so get 3 hits and you can either spend your soul in just about any way. So, yeah. It's pretty nice. I think it's very well balanced. Let's, oh yeah, head to the left here. What is here? Just another soul font. And to the left, I think there's actually some geo we can get. Let's do that. Yes, here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, nearly got cornered by 2 of them. We're good. Oh, some lifeblood. Nice, that gives me a little buffer against this big beastie. This guy takes, well, as you can see, he curls into a little ball if you try to approach in melee, so we need to tap Vengeful Spirit to hurt him, and it takes 4 shots. He's a tanky guy. 2, 3, and we're out. We need more soul. Thankfully, he fires out some little babies. What is it with enemies in this game and shooting babies at you? It's gross. And morally weird. Oh, what's this? The Soul Catcher Charm. I love that thing. Right. Oh ho, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing must have been terrified of you. Used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh ho ho. And look, the gate between us has opened. Oh ho ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Oh ho ho ho. Yeah. Well, let's see about that new charm. Right, I'm just gonna unequip Fury the Fallen. We'll never equip it again. Right, Soul Catcher uses 2 charm slots. Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with a nail. This is a wonderful effect because not only can we heal more easily, but you can fire your bullet, which is very, very powerful, more. So, yeah, that's not coming off for a good while. Right, I do think this video has approached 1 hour in length, and, well, Yeah, I guess that'll do it. This has been Hollow Knight Steel Soul Challenge, and I dare say we are off to a great start. Next time, I think we will move off to the left. Actually, no, I think next time I might actually want to start by paying a visit to Dirtmouth and buying some new items with our 660 Geo. And then we will head to the left to the second area in the game. Right. Yes. I think that will do it. Well, I am in good spirits right now, pardon the pun. I think, yeah, the real challenge that this game will present will not arrive for a few hours yet. We're still in easy baby territory. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been Hollow Knight Steel Soul Challenge. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So, until then, please take care.